Okay, full disclosure, I have never done a I guess I did tire changing video on and off a little bit. That's in between sections. I've never done a continuous project video. I haven't looked at this project. Probably have to cut the video down. It's going to be too long. Don't know if I have time for everything. Alexa, turn on fan.
Okay.
Anyway, I have a Clark pads Master Pro V3 kit here, and I'm going to see about putting that on. I believe there was some instructions, if I can find those. Read before using. Okay, parts it contains, some glue. Well, doesn't really say anything. This side has nothing. This side has screws, aluminum plates. Alright, so pretty much that's what they give you for instructions here, I guess. This is just a disclaimer page saying nothing. Alright, 28 pieces. That's a lot of screws. And some bolts, 8 pieces for the lower head, replaces outside upper 2 batteries. I'm assuming, yep, 4mm, so they're going to be metric. Alright, I don't have any power tools out, any tools out. I'll have to wing it and go to my truck and get them. We'll see. Anyway, let's see what we got here. I imagine we're going to have to take off the original pads, so I'll start with that. I had just stuck these on a few weeks ago when I got this thing. So see if we can get all this off. Looks like some of the Velcro did not stick well. Anyway. Alright. Some more Velcro, get more Velcro coming off than it's sticking. Alright, so I'd already cut these. This is the other pad chopped up. Gone. Should have saved them. I could have probably gave them to somebody. Alright. Let's get that off. Alright. Oop, just ripped. Okay. Begode stock pads are easy to rip. Let's see, it is full of dirt. So, rip, I just ripped there and there. It might have been from the cut. Maybe the cut caused the rip. Not bad. Going anyway. Alright, going to take the bottom ones off as well. Actually, I'm going to have to take off the power pads. Alright, get them off. Alright, power pads are off. Get them out of the way. Let's see how this goes. Hopefully this is quick and easy and not a long, difficult process. Alright, more pads. This is the bottom battery protector pads, the original factory. And I did cut this, so surprised that didn't rip getting that off. Alright, now let's get this off. Yeah. Well, the Velcro did hold a little bit. And I did get some dirt under some of the Velcro there. Alright. There's one whole side off. I imagine I'm going to strip it all the way down, take the Velcro off. But we'll see. Get power pads off of this side. Alright, here's the power pads off. I am intending on putting the other pads on. So I'll be adding the jump pads to these pads to go with that. And these should plug into here. So these will plug in right here, and that'll be my pads. So let's see how that works out. All right. Yep. All right, gotta get this other side off. One more side. Just did a ride a little bit ago. 40 miles. The max recorded speed on the video we did was 42, but I'm pretty sure we went faster at some point. Or I did, I don't know. Let's see here. Get this off. All right, there's the bottom piece. And yes, full of sand, even though I have not really been... No, you know I do some off-road. That's right. Actually rode some trails. I'm going to go ahead and pull all the Velcro off because stuff is not sticking anyway. That was a waste. Get this down to some cleaner surfaces, get access to the screws, get these pieces off. All right. Let's see. Now the wheel's looking thinner. Get these off. Okay, this is the kickstand. So I imagine this is bolted on and possibly Velcroed and whatnot. So probably gonna have to do something with this. So that's a V13 kickstand I'd added. See how my centering looks on the camera. Doesn't really show me, but I'll go ahead and turn the camera. There you go. Let's put the wheel in a stand. See if we can do that. I'll roll this a little closer. All right. See if we can put this in a stand or not. All right. That seemed to work, and yes, there are a number of bolts under there. I don't know if it's going to be requiring me to pull those off or not. The Velcro I'm going to go ahead and peel because I don't feel like it's doing anything. This piece looks pretty good. All right. And this Velcro is under there. No, it's not down to there. Okay. Very good. All right. So I'm going to leave the kickstand on, Hopefully that's okay to do. I imagine I'm going to have to pull all the side Velcro off, so I'll go ahead and do that. Just go ahead and prep it now. I know they did send some adhesive. I'm assuming that's going to go to the battery packs. Really wasting this Velcro. I could probably save a little bit of it, but don't care at this point. Didn't really stick well. Not really a flat surface, so I imagine that's probably one of the reasons. Although the ribs and ridges aren't bad. Get that pedal open. There's this Velcro off. Looks like I had two types here. At least it'll be semi-clean where the Velcro was. This is where it first fell. Day one from the original kickstand. It was terrible. It just fell over all on its own on level ground. Wind barely touched it and it just fell over. So it was then I decided to get the V13 kickstand and put on there because it seemed to work. So that's what's on here now. It's much wider, much better. I have not had any issues with the wheel falling over. Okay. So the wheel is stripped down. I do believe I get to keep the top on. So, let's see. I guess get it out of the stand. Yeah. All right, let's put it on the kickstand. All right, let's see what we got in the box. Looks like we have a front fender. So I got a front fender. See if the camera wants to turn this way a little bit. Okay, I got a front fender. I got two plates. That'll be obvious where that goes. This is the back fender because there is no handle. So we'll put that there. Corner pads, adhesive, seat. Looks like this is all going to tie together. And this is Velcroed. So all the corners look like they're going to Velcro on. Let's see what we got in the box here. All right, so seat. Beautiful. I actually like the seat. Okay. So I imagine this Velcro is for this. Yep, that's what it looks like. All right, so there are two pieces here. I imagine that is for this. So we'll set those there. There is the adhesive and a bag of screws. All right. Permanent bond. Washer dryer safe. Photo flexible. So this is just a bonding glue. How long does it take to dry? Probably 24 hours. Might rain tomorrow, so it might be a good time to do this. Warning. Directions, redirections, temperatures, 24 hours. Okay. All right, so not ride tomorrow, but the following day I'll be able to ride this. All right, so here's all the screws. Let's see what we're going to need there. This is the provided glue. I'm going to go ahead and dump the screws out. You know what? Let me get a pan. They're probably iron. Doubt they're stainless. Let's go with this one. All right. Do a little magnetic tray. Dump all the screws in there. All right. Keep me from losing these. Looks like these are all the same. And they said 4mm, I believe. Oops, I just dropped 2 screws. So much for the magnet. Too big a bundle. All right. Screws are separated. All right, so I got some wood screws and I got some machine screws. And looks like these are 4mm. I probably want to get a cordless or drill or something. Let me try a standard wrench first. Let's see. Is that 4mm? Oh, I think it's too big. Yep, that is not 4mm. Let's see. All right, this is a 3mm. Well, it said 4mm. They're actually 3mm. Okay. So, and these are a Phillips head. So you need a Phillips screwdriver and a 3mm. The instructions do say 4. That's okay. Put the T-handle there. All right. As far as installation goes, let's see what it looks like we got. I guess we have to figure it out ourselves. So, corner pads seem pretty obvious. Let's start with the front. See if this is something that goes on here. All right, so it looks like this is going to slide in here. There are 2 bolt holes here. So it looks like I'm going to redo these 2. Maybe these are the 4mm. So I reuse these. And then this will go down the front, and then the aluminum looks like it's going to screw in. So looks like that's the plan. And this will cover up the front where your little roll handle is now and give you an actual handle. That'll be nice. Although I found out that sitting down on this wheel is amazing. Even the V13 has got a little bit of wobble when you finally sit. Not hardly any. This thing, you can just touch the seat, touch anywhere, sit down. Smooth as can be. Also turns on a dime. Okay, I guess I need a bigger Allen wrench for that. Let's try the actual 4mm. Maybe that's what they were referring to. Yep, all right. So these are the battery screws they were talking about. Those are 4mm. Take these out. All right, so there should be just the 2 on each side. These are the upper battery towers. There are 6 bolts per battery, I'm going to guess, since there's 3 up here. All right, let's go ahead and put all this stuff down. Let's see. In the box with you. Okay, I got those 2 out. Let's get my phone off. Get these 2 out. I almost feel like a 4.5mm. Not super tight, and I do not see any, they are stainless, which is nice. Can't tell if they're 316 or 304. They are 316. Okay, so these are 316 stainless. Very corrosive resistance, very soft, easy to strip, but there's no Loctite on them. But there is a lock washer and washer, so that's good. All right, I guess this will be step 1. I see no Velcro for the front, so I'm going to assume we don't need it at all. All right, so this should slide right on. Go over that bolt and go right back into place. All right, and that one should slip over that bolt. Beautiful. I like it. All right, I'm going to start on this side you can't see. Camera is aimed this way. All right. Sorry doing this on the fly. No plans, no camera guy, no nothing. You know what? You can't use these bolts. This is too short. This is what they were saying about longer bolts, I believe. So in our instructions, yep, where'd that go? wheel sitting on it. Okay, so these are the 8 bolts. 8 pieces, 4 for the front, 4 for the back. Lower head replaces the 2 upper battery mount screws on each side. Okay, so put those down. Put the 4mm down, get the 3mm, and get your 3mm bolts. So these are going to be the mounting bolts. All right, you know what? I don't think these are going to mount because it looks like it will also go through the aluminum. So if I'm doing this, this is temporary. All right, so this isn't going to be permanent because it looks like this would also go through the aluminum plate. So let's see if these fit. And then we'll check the aluminum plate and see if there's a hole there. If I was designing it, that's what I would do. I don't know why the epoxy then, or adhesive they provide, but all right, so this is just holding it to the side. The aluminum plates are right here. And it looks like, yes, there are 2 holes there. So, sorry, that's backwards. I would imagine it's going this way. Yep, there are 2 holes there. So, I need to wait until I do the adhesive on the battery packs. So I could do 1 screw per side for now, just to hold it in place, but it's going to come down to putting that adhesive on there. I think that's really the thing. So this whole installation may not be too long. Let's see if that wants to start. Where's that bolt hole? Looks like it, nope, didn't start. Let's see, that goes back. I'm not hitting the hole, so it's lower. There it is. All right, let's get that started. Okay, so that's how that's going to look. Turn that towards you so you can see it. So this will be the front. So the headlight you can adjust. These are loose right now. Once that aluminum plate's in there, that's going to lock that down. And that gives you the front grab handle, which is just a little bit flexible, which is good. And this is all fairly flexible material, but still very tough. All right, so I guess the main thing now is let's do the back. Take a look at that, and then I guess I'm ready for the side plates. Now what I don't know is if the corner pieces have any screws, or are they just all Velcroed on? Well, it does look like. I don't know if they're the same. Let's see what we got. Are they all the same? Yep, they all look identical. Okay, so if I was guessing, I'm saying they're going on this way. I don't know. Let's see. We only have, let's see which sides we got. These 2 are the same, and these 2 are the same. All right. So not knowing what's going where, I don't get it. It looks like there are bolts there, but that doesn't make sense. So either it's going to go like that, which I think it will, or it would go with the other ones, which would be that way. So if there are bolts under, then it would clear. That would make it a lower profile. Let me see if there are bolts. There are bolts there, and there are cutouts here. So it looks like maybe it's meant to go like this. But if that's the case, then we're really counting on that Velcro working on right here in that corner. So if that's the corner, let's see if those bolt holes are matching up. There are 3. 1, 2, 3. Yep, there are 3 bolts there. So it looks like that's how we're going. I don't know if the camera aims low enough. All right, so that's going right there. The aluminum plate looks like it's going to come down and go around on that, or near that. So let's take a look at that next. All right, the aluminum plate's probably the same either way. All right, so that's going to go here. So I imagine that's the aluminum plate. This is going to go here. And that's your real estate for doing your power pads. So I guess that works, and there's no issue with waiting to do these. So I guess the next thing is pull the back screws, do the epoxy stuff, and attach this. I don't know on the adhesive how I'm going to clamp this together, because I guess it screws together and it's going to hold it. I would like it to be pulled in tight to the battery and actually clamped on both sides. Gonna have to see what we do there. All right, we'll come up with something. All right, so next thing to do is take the back apart. So we're gonna need the 4mm again, which means, see if that holds here. That looks pretty good. Turn it on. All right, see if we can run this up in the stand. All right, got 440 miles on it so far. I think like 8 trips. So not any crazy long distance ones yet, but okay. I have to pull some more battery screws out. Let's take the 2 outer ones. You leave the middle one, obviously. Or at least I assume that. Let me check this. Yep, looks like the center one stays. So we're going to pull the outer 2. Really a good design the way they did that. This looks like it may also cover, if it goes up far enough, it does. Okay, so is there another bolt up there? There's another one up towards, I guess that's just the 2 there. So it's only going to go, yep, all right, so it does cover the battery wires. So your phase wires coming in will be covered. That's a plus. Camera's probably not aimed at us again. Don't know if the battery on this is any good. I don't know if the video card has got enough storage. We did a ride Sunday, 60 miles up to Floral City. Haven't posted it yet. And 60% battery remaining when I got done. Alex on the Sherman S had 46 or 48. And John was on the S22 Eagle, and he had 34, 24, I can't remember. All right, so now this goes on. So this one will actually plug in over right there. This all meshes together. Nice, like it. It's gonna be a lot of little wood screws there. All right, so I don't really see the need to put those other little screws in at this point. See if we can turn this. You know what? Let's turn it on, get it out of here. Bring it sideways so you can see a little bit. And I'll do this left side. All right. Let's see here. Move the chair back. All right. Let's run this up on here. There you go. Not straight. All right. Get a little straighter. Nope. Go up in there. All right. Okay. Put that on the stand. It's not perfect, but it works. Okay. You know what? I can move the camera. What am I talking about? I'll just put the camera to the edge here. There you go. And I guess I cannot charge while I'm doing this part. Okay. So maybe what I should do is lay it on its side, because we're going to be doing the aluminum plate. Yeah, that would make sense. And maybe I could tape the plate down. That would make sense. Okay, that's what we're going to do. We're going to go ahead and lay the wheel down. So let's power it up. Get it out of the stand. Get stand out of the way. Don't like laying my wheels on the floor. I do, but what can I lay this on? Well, I guess I don't have a lot right here. Let me see if I can grab a piece of cardboard or something. Very poor planning on this. I have my original box here. Piece of wood. You know, let's just go with the box. All right, take the box lid. Just get us a few pieces. Guess I need to sharpen that knife. All right, so we'll put these where the pedals are going to be in a little bit up. Give it some protection. You know what? I have foam pads. If the truck's not locked, I'll go grab the foam pads, put it down on that. That'll give me some complete protection. I will be right back. I don't know if you can still hear me on the Bluetooth. I'll jump in the van here and grab some pads. All right, I see one. And the other one's in the bathroom during the remodel. So, all right. Maybe I'll post the bathroom when it's done. I don't really have it before. All right. Here you go. Nice thick pad. Get these at Home Depot. I'm going to throw that right on the floor there. Be perfect to lay this down on. All right. So, we're going to lay the wheel down. It's 126 pounds on the V3, 118 pounds on the V2. All right. So, I guess that's probably adequate. Let's see what this is going to do. And all we're going to do is screw this in. I better get a drill, because if we're going to put all these in, and that's going to lay down there, I guess the adhesive will take a while to dry. The bottom looks flexed in. I think it'll be okay. It'll just get rid of the vibration, maybe. Maybe that's the purpose of the adhesive. Okay. Do I have a cordless screwdriver, drill anything? Don't see anything. I will go get that. Get a Phillips bit so we can get this done quickly. Back to the van. Should have brought the camera with me, because all you're doing is sitting there looking at a wheel doing nothing unless I cut it out. Let's see, a drill. There's a drill. All right, here's a drill, and I need a battery. Let's see, well, here's a battery. Let's try this one. All right. Got enough charge. All right, put this on a minimum torque of, let's try 2 foot-pounds. That way we hopefully don't strip things out. These are wood screws and they're very light. All right, so I guess the first thing is going to be the big screws and the adhesive. So let's get the big screw out, which is going to be 3 millimeter. Let's see. Yeah, well, let's just do that. All right, let's take the 3 millimeter out on this side. There's the shock tower. Looks like it's in excellent condition. Excellent build. Not much I could say for the mud guard. It broke off right away. Terrible design on that. All right. All right, that is loose. So we're going to put some adhesive here, since we know where it goes. And that is a little dirty. Let me wipe it down real quick. Just take a little microfiber real quick and get a little bit of a clean. I imagine this is going to try to ooze out, so I'm not going to overdo it. Don't need a lot anyway for just getting rid of vibration. Okay, adhesive. Looks like no mixing, no whatever. It's 24-hour dry, so I don't think it'll be a problem. We'll go ahead and punch the cap. It's clear. Cool. All right. So let's put a, see what we're looking at here. Ooh, it is in the way of the pedals. So it's going to have to go down to there. So I could do a glob there. Do a glob here. Glob here. Do a little glob here.